The first human with an AI implant. What does it mean for us? You're not going to believe this, but in January 2024, something that used to be pure science fiction actually happened. Elon Musk's company Neuralink managed to put a computer chip right into a person's brain. Seriously, the first patient? A 29-year-old guy named Nolan Arbaugh, who hadn't been able to move his limbs since an accident in 2016. And here's the wildest part. After the surgery, Nolan could move a computer cursor just by thinking about it. No hands, no voice commands, just brain power running the show. The implant, nicknamed telepathy by Musk, is embodied in a device called the Link. About the size of 5 stacked coins, it features 1,024 ultra-fine electrodes attached to 64 microscopic threads that are surgically inserted into the motor cortex using a specialized robotic system. These threads detect neuron spikes and wirelessly transmit brain signals to a connected device, such as a computer or smartphone, via Bluetooth and Neuralink's software. Nolan's procedure took place at the Barrow Neurological Institute. He was discharged the day after surgery and initially showed promising neuron spike detection, according to Musk's post on X. In a public live stream in March, Neuralink identified him by name. He was able to browse the web, play games like chess and Civilization 6, and write messages by controlling a cursor entirely with his mind. He even named his implant Eve and began using it to study French, Japanese, math, and more, about 4 hours a day with Neuralink's team. However, complications emerged a few weeks after the surgery. Roughly 85% of the implanted threads retracted due to unexpected brain movement, reducing the number of functioning electrodes. Neuralink addressed the issue through software updates that restored some control, though realignment of threads remains a long-term challenge. A second trial patient, known as Alex, reportedly did not experience thread loss and is able to play games and experiment with 3D design using the implant. Neuralink's PRIME study, approved by the FDA in 2023, is designed to assess the safety and functionality of both the implant and the surgical robot. Eligible participants are individuals living with tetraplegia due to spinal cord injury or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. The company currently has around 6 to 7 patients using devices in this trial, and in July 2025 began expanding the study to Great Britain in collaboration with NHS institutions. This breakthrough has profound implications. For people like Nolan, it represents regained autonomy, control over communication and devices that many take for granted. The device may not restore movement, but it provides direct access to digital environments through thought alone. For Nolan, the implant has meant increased independence and intellectual engagement after years of feeling cut off. Beyond individual health gains, Neuralink and its competitors like Synchron and BlackRock Neurotech share a broader ambition: merging human cognition with AI. Musk envisions devices that could eventually enhance memory, speed up learning, or enable symbiosis with artificial intelligence. But that path raises complex issues, from cognitive inequality and privacy breaches to questions over who controls brain data. There are also serious ethical and technical considerations. Critics have highlighted safety concerns, especially after reports surfaced of neurological damage in animal testing. U.S. lawmakers even sought SEC investigations into Neuralink's handling of these issues. There are risks of infection, long-term brain damage, faulty electrodes, or dependency on implant technology. Ethical debates are intensifying around who gains access and under what terms. Despite the challenges, few doubt the potential for this technology to redefine medicine and human-machine interfaces. Neuroethicists remind us that outcomes depend on transparent, equitable policies and robust ethical frameworks before AI implants become mainstream. The arrival of Nolan Arbaugh as the first human with an AI implant marks a dramatic shift. Brain and machine are converging, once separate entities now bound together. Every aspect of life, work, education, creativity, even basic human connection is on the table. Is this a leap toward unprecedented empowerment or a tipping point toward surveillance and inequality? The answer may hinge on how society chooses to regulate this technology, who gets access, and how much control we retain over our own minds. Would you consider using an AI implant? Does this development excite you with its possibilities or alarm you with its risks? Let us know what you think about how this experiment may define our future. And if you want to stay tuned for more insights into AI, technology, and the stories behind the scenes, don't forget to subscribe.